He's got a big brain, Eric, that's his name. A Fortnite quest, he's seeking fame in the state tournament. He aims to win, representing New You. He'll defeat the sin with his skills and strategy.
You said that we've been told stories, but we haven't been told the whole story. That's kind of confusing, because isn't that a story?
No, you've just been told pieces. You know,
Is there a story?
Well, everything's a story. Okay, you've been told ideas or stories or rumors or however you want to label it. You know. However you want to label. Your parents told you things, or they read from a book, or you went to school, you heard things, the teacher read from a book, or somebody told you. It doesn't matter. It's all the same words. You know, you've learned a language to communicate with other people here. They've learned a certain language. And where did that language come from? You didn't create it. Someone else created it, and you accepted it as the reality it is. And so this is how you communicate, and you're thinking that, oh, if aliens land, they should speak English like me. But everybody's thinking that. The French people, the Russians, the Japanese, they're all thinking that according to their language, you see? They're all in their own head.
To like take a story and believe it?
This is creation. You can do whatever you want. It's not about good or bad. This is creation. You decide what you're
closer to awareness.
The closest you'll get to awareness is when you stop thinking and start perceiving. It has nothing to do with thinking. It has nothing to do with creation. Life has nothing to do with creation. Creation is its own reality. It has nothing to do with what life is. Nothing at all. 100% nada. But you need it because it's a start. You got to start somewhere. So you start, just like little children, you start somewhere. You know, again, when you're a little kid, you played with little toys and stuff. Well, you've got your big people toys now. Same thing, it's just different. They just look different. You do different things with them, etc. And you're told that, you got to do something in this world to make money and pay the rent, whatever. So again, someone else created those systems and got you and me and others to agree, didn't they? I didn't create it. Someone else did. So is everything just hocus pocus? This is where people think, in a way, things are magic and that Jesus will return and do miracles and save everything. Well, doesn't really work like that, but they want you to believe that it does. So they use the word idea, they believe idea, which is just hocus pocus. You see, in creation, things are what they are. You nail the wood together, you build a house. That's how it works. You have the idea, but you still haven't built the house until you actually do the physical thing. So that's how creation works. But your real awareness is about recognition. Recognizing what makes sense. And so what makes sense with all life is what life already is. And that's the part you're here to discover. And this is where creation comes in, because you first have to go through creation to experience and eventually realize that creation is not life. You have to go through what isn't to get to what is and to be able to recognize it. And that's where the comparison comes in. So this takes a long time. You do it little by little, because you've been embedded in bodies for many, many lifetimes, and you have that with you all those lifetimes, and you have those memories unconsciously that affect you, etc. And you needed that experience to get here. And so little by little, you're going to start to recognize that experience. So the idea of the text is to get to work on your real awareness and start taking time to recognize something besides your personal self and how you think about life. So you've got the idea, and here comes the 50 years. It's going to take a lot.
And you said I can't speed run the 50 years, right?
You can do whatever, but that's all in your mind. Because again, like the air you breathe, you can breathe faster. Is it gonna really change anything? Oh, you're gonna kind of get tired, or you're gonna feel good for a few minutes, or you're gonna get dizzy and pass out. So again, does the breathing faster, is that gonna do it for you? Or if you just breathe normal?
Well, what is it?
Yeah, so you can't affect life itself. You can't make it go faster or slower. Again, that's in your mind. This is where people, they gain knowledge, they read things, they get degrees, they get many degrees, PhDs, whatever, etc. They go into many paths, they read books, they're Christian, a Hindu, a yogi, whatever. They go through all this stuff thinking that, oh, well, I know all these things. Well, really, all you've done is collect ideas and information that have been created by somebody else, and that has nothing to do with your real awareness, because your real awareness is about recognition. So it's not about the ideas, Eric. Like I said, good or bad, fast or slow or whatever. There's no such thing with all life. Look at the sun. Does the sun go faster or slower? No. The sun always is.
Well, I mean, the days are longer in summer.
The what?
The days are longer in summer and they're shorter in winter.
That's all in your mind. There's no such thing as any of that. That's all in your mind. That's a mind game. Well, that's because of the rotation of the planets, and then you have daylight savings time and all that. Time is a mind game, okay? Time is controlled. Did the Indians have clocks? Did they care what time it was? No, they judged things a certain way, but the thing is that there's no longer or shorter days. There's no such thing as that. The sun is always up. Just because you can't see it, like right now it's nighttime, it's still out there. It's still shining. It doesn't change. You've changed your position. You see? Our position has changed, but the sun hasn't changed. It's still up. There's no difference.
What if it's nighttime? Is the sun still up if it's...
That's an idea that we've accepted. We call it when we can't see the sun, we call it nighttime. But if you were to travel around the world in a jet plane and follow the sun, well, that's like Bruce Brown's movie, The Endless Summer, because I'm a surfer and I know what that is. Well, you just keep following the sun. You can do that. And then the sun never sets. So it's all about your idea of it. It's not about that anything's different. It's just that you have a different idea of it now. When it's daytime, you call it daytime. At nighttime, you call it nighttime. But the sun's always up. Dark or light, the sun's always up. It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't go up or down. There's no up or down. What's up or down in outer space? There's no up or down.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. But you see, you think along the lines in a particular way, and we all do. We do this. I use this too. I use these ideas because we relate to others. So, it's friendly conversation. But little by little, you start to realistically look at what's really taking place. There is no such thing as time, because everything is always now. Time is an idea that you agree to because of a mechanical instrument called a clock or a watch. Other than that, birds, they don't have watches or clocks. They don't
Have
consider.
you heard of a sundial? Those things are pretty cool.
Well, yeah, but again, it's to calculate a measurement. This is
Does it
something
count
that's
as a device?
created in creation. Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. See,
Oh, okay.
see how you keep going back to things that are in creation. And so as long as you do that, that's all you'll see is creation. You won't see anything else because you keep looking for something that your mind can refer to that's created out of nothing. Who created the sundial? What was there before the sundial? There was no sundial. Then all of a sudden someone creates the sundial and you're thinking, oh, wow, this is really cool. I can watch the shadow go around as the sun supposedly moves. You see? Is it moving? Is it really? Or does it just have an appearance of movement? Which is it? When you're standing where you are, and then you walk across the room, are you across the room? Or are you in the same position that you were before you crossed the room? You're always here now. You see? But you think you crossed the room. But realistically, you didn't go anywhere because you're always here now. So, what about that movement? See, again, you're learning to identify the reality of creation, not what you think creation is. There's a difference. That's part of the journey. To recognize the reality of creation and to see that it is not life itself. Yeah, it's not alive. It's just stuff. That's all it is, like your body. Your body's not alive. It's a simulation without your real awareness in it. Just like your car. Your car's not moving without you in it. But people see cars driving down the road. They go, oh, look at that BMW going there. Isn't that thing cool? Well, it's kind of like the car's alive. But without the driver, the car's not moving. Without your awareness, your body's not moving. It's all simulation. You're the puppet master. You're the one simulating all the movements. See, again, these are little steps to recognize what's really going on and not what you think it is. But if you, and most people see, they don't want to, they're thinking that, oh, that's all illusion, that's all fantasy. You know, I don't want to hear this stuff, I don't believe that. See, they use the belief word all the time, which is just hocus pocus. It means nothing, okay? Relates to nothing, but people use it thinking that it means something, to believe or not to believe. Does anything change? You know, you can look at the sun and you can say, well, you know, I don't believe it's shining. You can say that. It's just like people say that about the chemtrails. Oh, I don't believe those are chemtrails. Why would they poison us? That's because you don't know what's going on. And yes, they are poisoning you. And it's not about belief. It's not about whether you believe it or not. That doesn't change it. You see? Belief doesn't change it. People are thinking that, oh, if I believe in something and then it happens, well, it's because I believe in it. No, that's not it. There's something else going on. But who will take the time to see? See? So again, life gives us the hints. I know it's taken me, you know, a long time to go through all the process that I've been through this lifetime and get to the point where I recognize what's more real than creation. And it's invisible. And it's its own reality and has nothing to do with creation. Nothing, zip, zod, nada, nothing, not one iota. There is nothing that you can do to improve what all life is, because it's a perfect, awesome reality all its own. And creation is a place created as a starting point. That's it. And so I'm letting you know, and you decide how you will accept this within yourself and start to explore. See? And most people won't, because they'll just say, well, this sounds like a bunch of baloney. Well, but yet they'll go to school and go to their job every day, pay taxes, be oppressed, be depressed, come home, drink some liquor, take some drugs, whatever, watch stupid TV programs and grow old until they really don't know what they're doing here. They'll do that, but they won't take the time to explore their real awareness to where they can surpass all of it and be free of it and be real, better than the sun shining. That's a big journey here.
He's got a big brain, Eric, that's his name. A Fortnite quest, he's seeking fame in the state tournament. He aims to win, representing New You. He'll defeat the sin with his skills and strategy. He's got it all, building forts and taking the foes fall. Evil reptilian overlord.